Hello everyone, welcome all to my video. Today we are going to discuss the role of managerial economist. Managerial economics is defined as the integration of economic theory with business practice for the purpose of facilitating decision making and forward planning by management. So, managerial economics is a combination of two terms, management and economics. Here the managerial economists make use of the economic theories in the business organization in order to solve the business problems and also for forward planning. Managerial economics is a special branch of economics to bridge the gap between the economic theory and managerial practice. So, economic theory is applied in the managerial practice. It is called managerial economics and which has been done by the managerial economist. So, he is an expert in the field of economic theory and business practice. Next, we go to the role of managerial economist. We all know that the managerial economist has to take so many decisions for the organization, and in order to take better decision, he also require accurate information, and thereby the information is the lifeblood of organization. So he collect information from both internal and external sources in order to make the decision. So there are mainly two types of factors which influence business over a period, may lie within the firm or outside the firm. That is, the business decisions are influenced by two factors, both it is internal and external one. The external factors lie outside the control of the firm, and these factors constitute business environment. So external factors, it is out of the control of the firm. Most of these factors are uncontrollable in nature. This is the environment in which the business organization is working. And the next one is the internal factors. Internal factors lie within the scope and operations of a firm, and they are known as business operations. Internal factors are organization agathilana, and to a certain limit we can able to control these factors, these internal factors. External factors are called business environment and internal factors are called business operations. And this is the duty of the managerial economists to identify both internal and external factors in order to take the decision. So, he can help the management to decide with regards to the production, sales or inventory, etc. And he not only provides information regarding production or sales, but also provide information relating to the future needs of the organization or future trends. So, ഇവിടെ internal factors എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ organization അകത്തുള്ള operations ഒക്കെയാണ്. Internal environment of the organization, that is management decisions, policies of the organization, product mix decisions, profit policies, ഇതൊക്കെയാണ് internal factors ആയിട്ട് വരുന്നത്. And these all internal factors are within the control of the organization or the management. External factors are beyond the control of the management, and these external factors constitute business environment, that is the general economic conditions of the economy. So these are uncontrollable in nature. So our external factors le endengilum variations varuvanenkil managers ne orikkalum adu control cheyan sadikilla. So the organization want to make any decision by considering both external and internal factors. Therefore, the managerial economist assists the management in understanding the trend and implication of the business environment or the external factors. And he should also obtain and process information regarding the changes in price, volume of trade or government policy, the competition policy, and so on. And this is a duty of managerial economist to advise the management regarding the likely changes in the external factors, and he must have proper understanding of the market forces, that is demand or supply. So market demand and market supply endannulla understanding managerial economist undavanam, and based upon that he recommend a suitable pricing policy. So pricing policy decide cheyyunnadum market demand allengi market supply based ayittana. So അതിനെക്കുറിച്ചുള്ള ക്ലിയർ ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു അണ്ടർസ്റ്റാൻഡിംഗ് മാനേജറിയൽ ഇക്കണോമിസ്റ്റിന് ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കണം. And thereby we can able to say that the role of managerial economics is not limited within the scope of the organization. It is much beyond the control of the organization, and he wants to know both internal factors and external factors while taking any decision. Next, we are going to discuss is the role of managerial economist in detail. The first role of managerial economist is he studies the economic patterns at macro level and analyze its significance to the specific firm he is working in. So, the managerial economist want to identify the macro level, that is external factors, and based upon that he has to take decisions. And also the managerial economist advise business organization on all the economic and non-economic matters in order to take the decisions on investment or sales promotion, competition or financial position, whatever be it is. The next role of managerial economist is he has to consistently examine the probabilities of transforming an ever-changing economic environment into a profitable business avenue. So, ഇവിടെ managerial economist economic environment വരുന്ന ഓരോ ചേഞ്ചും ഐഡന്റിഫൈ ചെയ്യാൻ ശ്രമിക്കണം. And based upon that, he wants to transform that into a profitable business avenue. ഓർഗനൈസേഷന്റെ ഇക്കണോമിക് എൻവയോൺമെന്റിൽ വരുന്ന ഓരോ സിറ്റുവേഷനെയും ഓരോ ചേഞ്ചിങ് സിറ്റുവേഷനെയും നമുക്ക് പ്രോഫിറ്റ് ഓപ്പർച്യൂണിറ്റി ആയിട്ട് കൺവേർട്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ സാധിക്കണം. And the next one is he assists the business planning process of the firm. So the managerial economist give proper assistance or advice to making the business plan. In this way, he acts as an economic advisor to the organization, and he helps the firm to analyze the various business problems relating to the investment, sales promotion, price fixation, diversification or modernization, change in technology, change in government policy, etc. So, here the role of managerial economist is to assist or advise the management to analyze various problems relating to business planning. Next is he also carries cost-benefit analysis. Here, the managerial economist wants to identify the cost of output and also benefit or the revenue. And he also provides a quantity base for decision making or forward planning in a business unit. And he suggests different techniques to maximize the output of the organization and also minimize the cost of production. And thereby he helps the organization for maximizing the profitability and productivity. And the next role is he assists the management in the decision pertaining to internal functioning of the firm, such as change in price, investment plan, type of goods or services to be produced, input to be used, techniques of production to be employed, expansion or diversification, contraction of the firm, allocation of capital, location of new plants, quantity of output to be produced, replacement of plants and equipments, sales forecasting, inventory forecasting, etc. So, managerial economists give proper assistance in the internal functioning of the organization. Managerial economists internal factors എല്ലാം കൺസിഡർ ചെയ്യുകയും അതിന് പ്രോപ്പർ ഗൈഡൻസ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അസിസ്റ്റൻസ് കൊടുക്കുകയും ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. ഇവിടെ ഇന്റേണൽ ഫംഗ്ഷനിങ് വരുന്നത് പ്രൈസ് ഫിക്സേഷൻ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഇൻവെസ്റ്റ്മെന്റ് പ്ലാന് ഓർ റോ മെറ്റീരിയൽസ് ടു ബി യൂസ്ഡ്, എക്സ്പാൻഷൻ, diversification or modernization, contraction, allocation of capital, that is financial decision, location of new plants, the quantity of output to be produced, purchasing of new plant or machinery, sales forecasting, inventory forecasting, ഒക്കെയാണ് നമ്മുടെ ഓർഗനൈസേഷന്റെ ഇന്റേണൽ ഫംഗ്ഷനിൽ വരുന്നത്. സോ in this situation, managerial economists assist the management for taking the decision with regards to the internal functioning of the organization. And the next one is a managerial economist has to analyze change in macroeconomic indicators such as national income, population, business cycle and their possible effect on the firm's functioning. So, മുൻപ് പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ തന്നെ മാക്രോ എക്കണോമിക് ഇൻഡിക്കേറ്റേഴ്സ് കൂടി കൺസിഡർ ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട് in order to take the decision. ഈ മാക്രോ എക്കണോമിക് ഇൻഡിക്കേറ്റേഴ്സ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ നാഷണൽ ഇൻകം, പോപ്പുലേഷൻ, ബിസിനസ് സൈക്കിൾ, GDP, കോമ്പറ്റീഷൻ ആക്ട്, എക്സിം പോളിസി, കോമ്പറ്റീഷൻ പോളിസീസ്, ഇങ്ങനെയൊക്കെയുള്ള കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെയാണ് മാക്രോ ഇക്കണോമിക് ഇൻഡിക്കേറ്റേഴ്സ് ആയിട്ട് വരുന്നത്. സോ ദീസ് ഫാക്ടേഴ്സ് ആർ beyond the control of the management and are uncontrollable in nature. The managerial economist here wants to consider, analyze and evaluate the changes made in the macroeconomic factors in order to take the better decision, because he actually not involved in the decision making process. He just assists the managers to give proper information with regards to micro or macro factors which influence the organization's functioning. അപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ മാനേജർ ഇക്കണോമിക്സിന്റെ ഡ്യൂട്ടി എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ജസ്റ്റ് ടു അസിസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യുക അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അഡ്വൈസ് കൊടുക്കുക എന്നുള്ളത് മാത്രമാണ്. ദ നെക്സ്റ്റ് റോൾ ഈസ് ഹി ഈസ് ഓൾസോ ഇൻവോൾവ് ഇൻ advising the management on public relation, foreign exchange and trade, and he guides the firm on the likely impact of change in monetary and physical policies on the firm's functioning. So ഇവിടെയും എന്തെന്നെയാണ്, ഇവിടെയും നമ്മൾ പറയുന്നത് എക്സ്റ്റേണൽ ഫാക്ടേഴ്സ് തന്നെയാണ്. ഫോറിൻ എക്സ്ചേഞ്ച് പോളിസി അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നമ്മൾ ട്രേഡ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നമ്മൾ പബ്ലിക് റിലേഷൻ, കാരണം ഇവരെല്ലാം ഔട്ട്സൈഡ് സ്കോപ്പ് ഓഫ് ഓർഗനൈസേഷൻ ആണ്. ഫിസിക്കൽ ആൻഡ് മോണിറ്ററി പോളിസി, സോ ഇതിനെ കുറിച്ചൊക്കെയുള്ള ക്ലിയർ ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഇൻഫർമേഷൻ മാനേജേഴ്സിന് കൊടുക്കേണ്ടത് മാനേജർ ഇക്കണോമിസ്റ്റ് ആണ്. ആൻഡ് ദ നെക്സ്റ്റ് വൺ ഈസ് ഹി ഓൾസോ മേക്ക് ആൻ ഇക്കണോമിക് അനാലിസിസ് ഓഫ് ദ ഫേംസ് ഇൻ കോമ്പറ്റീഷൻ. He has to collect economic data and examine all crucial information about the environment in which the firm operates. So, ഇവിടെ competitive strategy എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് it is a very important factor that the organization wants to consider, because the sales and the profitability of the organization is completely depends upon the competitive environment in which the organization is working. So, the managerial economist wants to analyze the competition strategy of other firms in the market. So in this way, the managerial economist assists the organization for framing a suitable competition strategy. The next role of managerial economist is the most significant function of managerial economist is to conduct a detailed research on industrial market. So he also conduct research or investigation on the industrial market. Industrial marketile കുറിച്ചുള്ള complete details are the price variations, the price fixed by other competitors, cost structure, market leader, ഇങ്ങനെയുള്ള കാര്യങ്ങളെല്ലാം മാനേജർ ഇക്കണോമിസ്റ്റ് ഡീറ്റെയിൽഡ് ആയിട്ട് റിസർച്ച് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഇൻവെസ്റ്റിഗേഷൻ കണ്ടക്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നു. ബേസ്ഡ് അപ്പോൺ ദ റിസർച്ച് ഓർ ഇൻവെസ്റ്റിഗേഷൻ he gives suggestions or advice to the management for further planning with regards to the industrial market. Next is, in order to perform all these roles, managerial economist has to conduct an elaborate statistical analysis. A managerial economist conduct various research or investigation, and he also assists the management for taking any decision. For this purpose, he collect various data or information in order to solve the business problem, and also conduct a statistical analysis with this regard in order to make a valid conclusion. So ഇവിടെ മാനേജർ ഇക്കണോമിസ്റ്റ് ഒരു സ്റ്റാറ്റിസ്റ്റിക്കൽ അനാലിസിസ് കണ്ടക്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. സ്റ്റാറ്റിസ്റ്റിക്കൽ അനാലിസിസ് കണ്ടക്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നത് ഓൾറെഡി മാനേജർ ഇക്കണോമിസ്റ്റ് കളക്ട് ചെയ്ത ഡാറ്റ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഇൻഫോർമേഷൻ ബേസ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് ഫ്യൂച്ചർ കോഴ്സസ് ഓഫ് ആക്ഷൻ പ്ലാൻ ചെയ്യുന്നതിന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ടാണ് ഇങ്ങനെ സ്റ്റാറ്റിസ്റ്റിക്കൽ അനാലിസിസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. സോ അങ്ങനെ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ വിച്ച് ഈസ് ബെറ്റർ ഓർ വിച്ച് ഈസ് വേഴ്സ്റ്റ് എന്നുള്ള ഒരു കൺക്ലൂഷനിലേക്ക് നമുക്ക് എത്താൻ സാധിക്കും. ആൻഡ് ദ നെക്സ്റ്റ് വൺ ഈസ് ഹി മസ്റ്റ് ബി വിജിലന്റ് ആൻഡ് മസ്റ്റ് ഹാവ് എബിലിറ്റി ടു കോപ്പ് അപ്പ് വിത്ത് ദ പ്രഷർ. The managerial economist is fully equipped and trained in the arts of business and respond or react quickly to the dynamic changes that are taking place in the modern business world. That is one of the important role which is being played by the managerial economist, and he must be vigilant and prepares a firm to face all kinds of challenges in the competitive business world, and also conduct a cost and benefit analysis with this regard and give proper recommendation with regards to the most profitable project to the management. Next is analyzing the pricing policy of the industry, thereby formulating the pricing policy of the organization. So this is one of the important role of managerial economist. He need to analyze and evaluate the pricing policy of the industry. Based upon the pricing policy of the industry, he advise and gives recommendation to the management with regards to the pricing policy of the organization. So ഇൻഡസ്ട്രിയിലുള്ള പ്രൈസിംഗ് പോളിസി എങ്ങനെയാണോ അതിനെ ബേസ് ചെയ്തിട്ടാണ് നമ്മൾ ഓർഗനൈസേഷനിൽ പ്രൈസ് ഫിക്സ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. സോ ഹി ഗീവ് പ്രോപ്പർ അസിസ്റ്റൻസ് ടു ദ മാനേജ്മെന്റ് ഫോർ ഫ്രെയിമിംഗ് ദ പ്രൈസിംഗ് പോളിസി ഫോർ ദ ഓർഗനൈസേഷൻ. ആൻഡ് ദ നെക്സ്റ്റ് വൺ ഈസ് keeping the top management informed regarding any changes in the business environment. Here, the managerial economist must have a detailed knowledge and information about business organization or the business unit and its environment, both internal and. So, the managerial economists identify the changes which has been made in the business environment, and he also informed these changes to the top management for taking any decision, and thereby he involved or assist in the process of managerial decision making. And the next one is a managerial economist with his sound knowledge of theory and analytical tool can find out solution to the business problems. We all know that managerial economist is well equipped and trained in the arts of business administration and management, and he also have the capacity and ability to respond and react quickly to the dynamic changes that are taking place in the environment in which the organization functioning. In this way, the managerial economics can find out solution to the business problem. The next point is his objective must coincide with that of the firm, achieving the goals with conviction and ability. So ഇവിടെ മാനേജൽ ഇക്കണോമിക്സിന്റെ ഒബ്ജക്റ്റീവ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഓർഗനൈസേഷന്റെ ഒബ്ജക്റ്റീവ് തന്നെ ആയിരിക്കണം, ആൻഡ് ബോത്ത് ആർ ഹാവിംഗ് ദ സെയിം ഒബ്ജക്റ്റീവ് ഇൻ ഓർഡർ ടു അറ്റൈൻ ദ ഓർഗനൈസേഷൻ ഗോൾ. ആൻഡ് ദ നെക്സ്റ്റ് വൺ ഈസ് he must try to make forecast as accurate as possible. So being alert to the trend and shift in business activities and their implication. So here the managerial economics with his knowledge and creative mind study the various factors which influence the organization, the principles, and also define various concepts to establish a relationship among them to arrive a proper conclusion. And in this way he assists the management for making the business forecast as accurate as possible. Next is he must perfectly measure the growth of the firm, its sales, profit, etc. So ഒരു ഓർഗനൈസേഷന്റെ പ്രോഫിറ്റ് അല്ല ഫ്യൂച്ചർ ഗ്രോത്ത് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഫ്യൂച്ചർ സെയിൽസ് പ്രോഫിറ്റ് എല്ലാം ക്ലിയർ ആൻഡ് ആക്യുറേറ്റ് ആയിട്ട് മെഷർ ചെയ്യാൻ മാനേജർ ഇക്കണോമിക്സിന് സാധിക്കണം. ബിക്കോസ് മാനേജർ ഇക്കണോമിസ്റ്റ് മസ്റ്റ് ബി കാപ്പബിൾ ഓഫ് ബീങ് മെഷറിംഗ് the various aspects of the organization or various factors of the organization in order to predict the firm's future growth, its sales, profit, etc. ഇതെല്ലാം predict ചെയ്യാൻ പാകത്തിനുള്ള efficiency managerial economistന് ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കണം. And the next one is he must be a proactive member of the business team, ready to accept newer responsibilities and challenges with utmost care and seriousness, and achieving respectful status in the firm and for the firm. We know that the main function of managerial economist is to help the management in the task of decision making. But his role is limited to helping the management in decision making process. He cannot take the final decision. Final decision is taken by the top managements, and only he can assist in the process of managerial decision making, and the final decisions are taken by the management. The management may or may not consider the suggestions of the managerial economist, even though the managerial economist assists the management for taking better decision. Therefore, a managerial economist has a very important role to play by helping the management in successful decision making and forward planning. But to discharge his role successfully, he must recognize his responsibilities and obligation. Managerial economists can contribute significantly to the profitable growth of the firm and effective solution of their problems. Hope all of you understand the role of managerial economists in the business organization. Thank you. Thanks a lot.